Oh, it's going to be some fatalities going on Saturday night north of the border in Toronto. That's right, God's favorite host, Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you wrestling content how you want it when you need it. WWE Elimination Chamber this Saturday, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a fun time, and we're excited to have you here with us as we watch the show, the final stop before WrestleMania. Get your passports, get your snacks. Let's get into some more previews and predictions as we take a look at the men's Elimination Chamber match. John Cena going for number 17 in his final ride. That's right. If you don't know, this is John Cena's retirement tour. He's done after this year. CM Punk, the man looking for his WrestleMania main event. Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Damian, Seth, Rollins, all in this stacked men's Elimination Chamber match. Who goes on to face Cody at WrestleMania? There are a lot of intricacies to this match, a lot of ways this could go, and I'm intrigued to see how it plays out. But let's get into it. Let's not waste too much time. We know the men's Elimination Chamber match is usually the main event of these shows. That is the question. Will this be the main event? Because I see them ending with the match. I don't see The Rock and Cody situation about the soul and that whole back and forth happening at the end of the show. I could see what happens with them before this match, potentially, then this could bleed into what happens in the match. Damian Priest, I know people are just saying he's a throw-in. I like Damian Priest. I think he's been booked very, very well under Triple H. Triple H seems to like him as well. They're calling him Super Priest, obviously bisexual Undertaker. I like Priest. Back since the Punishment Martinez days, the Archer of Infamy, he is legit as they come. Obviously, he's not going to win. I think he gets eliminated by Drew McIntyre. We can just start right there. I think Drew and Damian Priest, unfortunately, seems like the direction they'll probably go into WrestleMania. Pay off that whole Clash of the Castle feud they had last year. Remember, Priest also cashed in on McIntyre. So there is some story. There is some history there. It's not the biggest WrestleMania match. But remember, Drew McIntyre will be the man who wins King of the Ring and goes on to face Cody, I think, at WrestleMania. And I'd have him beat Cody. And then he could walk in a Clash at Paris as champion if you want to do it like that. Maybe. So there is that. Maybe even do a rematch if you want. Who knows? Some sort of stipulation. But I think Drew McIntyre eliminates Priest. Bada bing, bada boom. I think from there, I think Punk eliminates Logan Paul. I think we can see that. I think Punk eliminates Logan Paul. Because I think it inevitably comes down to John Cena and CM Punk. Those are the two names who are going to win. Those are the two people who are going to win. Because if Cody says no, which I think a lot of us predict, because no way Cody's going heel, who will be The Rock's champion? Who will be The Rock's corporate champion? And it's only two people, because if you're going to have someone turn corporate, someone turn into a bad guy, someone turn heel, has to be someone the fans love, someone the fans are behind. So that leaves John Cena, CM Punk. Seth Rollins, been there, done that. Priest, that's not happening. McIntyre's already a heel, so what does it give there? And so is Logan Paul. Like I said, I could see CM Punk eliminating Logan Paul. I could see John Cena eliminating Logan Paul possibly. Because I don't know if Cena's going to start the match. And I don't think Punk's going to start the match. We'll probably maybe get Logan Paul and, I don't know, Seth Rollins again. We know the history they had. Like I said, I could see a situation where Priest is the first one to go. Then maybe looking at Logan Paul, because I don't see him outlasting some of the other guys who should be in here a little longer. So then I maybe say Priest goes by the hand of Drew McIntyre. Logan Paul goes this week of CM Punk and Logan Paul. So maybe we get CM Punk and Logan Paul, and Punk eliminates Logan Paul. Remember, CM Punk did eliminate Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins from the Rumble too. And remember, Roman Reigns was knocked out of the Rumble. And for weeks, hasn't shown up on TV yet. The Rock has shown up on TV more than Roman Reigns with the curb stomp on the steps. So I think this is where we will see Roman Reigns. There's no way we're in Elimination Chamber. We're at the biggest show, one of the biggest shows of the year, the last stop before WrestleMania, and Roman's not on it. I think if anybody interferes in the chamber, I know I talked about Jade Cargill possibly. We don't want to overdo the interference running spot. We've done it every year just about. Remember, Perth, AJ Styles flew halfway across the country. Remember Logan Paul a few years back. It's been multiple instances. Remember Randy Orton. There's been so many instances of people interfering in the chamber. It has to feel special. Now, if we're going to do it in the women's and the men's, then we're just overdoing it. But like I said, in the women's, I could see Jade, but I could see them waiting maybe another week or two on SmackDown. SmackDown could use a shot in the arm with that putrid 3 hours. I do think next, though, we get a situation where we are left with, I think, a final 3 of Cena, Punk, and probably Seth. And I think McIntyre is eliminated probably maybe by Seth. Now, I do think we'll get a situation, like I said, the last 2, because I think Roman Reigns will interfere in Seth Rollins' Elimination Chamber match, because I don't know what Seth Rollins' path is to Mania outside of Roman Reigns, because he's not facing Cody, he's not facing Cena, he's not facing Punk again. They seem to just be done with that. Maybe they circle back to it later in the year, but I think we get Cena, Punk, Seth as the final 3. Like I said, we'll get Roman somehow interfering or setting up his match, hopefully what turns into a one-on-one match with Roman and Seth, because we never got that payoff after the Rumble when Roman was on his 1,300 plus day reign where he lost by DQ. So I think Roman will interfere. We'll get Roman and Seth maybe of the one-on-one variety. Mania, I'm waiting for that. It's only right that it happens at the grandest stage and Roman finally beats Seth. But I think we're left with John Cena and CM Punk. Cena cut a little bit of a more edgier. Some people call it a heel, darker promo, just declaring himself, calling his shot in the chamber. Everyone had to qualify. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, Punk may be the corporate champion. He eventually gets his WrestleMania main event by winning, and he goes on to face Cody. I think Punk and that favor, that is going to come into play because of him not being able to get the job done. Because what good is the favor if he's going to win the match and then already be inserted into the match at Mania? It makes no sense for Punk to win, and then it's like, oh, yeah, we got this favor. He doesn't need the favor if he's already won the match. So I think he will fall short, thus inevitably losing, because they keep putting in front of you, oh, I'm the devil, or I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. Whatever they decide in that regard, I do think that it will cause Punk to fall short. And we'll get one of our favorite rivalries, John Cena and CM Punk, one-on-one, last 2 in the chamber. And I think John Cena wins. I think John Cena wins. He didn't win the Rumble. Jey Uso won that. I think they're going to swerve us again. We haven't seen Cena. We've seen Punk and everyone else on our TV. I think we know they still want to do Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Yeah, it may not get you excited, but I think that is where CM Punk could come into play. He could then use his power, use his favor to then insert himself in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2 with a triple threat match. Maybe we get John Cena, Cody, and CM Punk. John Cena isn't as good as he used to be in the ring. Yeah, we don't need a makeshift triple threat. I get it. But if you want to do like last year, we had Night 1 lead into Night 2. CM Punk says, hey, I want to cash in my favor. I want my Night 1 main event. I want to challenge John Cena, Night 1 of WrestleMania. Winner goes on to Night 2 to face Cody Rhodes. Then you could potentially have a situation where CM Punk faces John Cena on Night 1, gets his win back on Night 1. Then maybe Night 2, we get Punk, Cody, Punk. You could have Punk win. I still think Cody's walking out of WrestleMania with the championship. I don't know what money there is in having Cody lose right now. I know a lot of people don't want him to have the championship. They want him in chase mode, but I think he's got the hot hand. I think you ride it. I think you keep giving him meaningful storylines. We saw what they did with Kevin Owens. It picked up his title reign because it was off to a putrid, boring, uneventful start. He had a really good match with AJ Styles. I think this thing with The Rock can hopefully lead into something, and maybe lead into something beyond WrestleMania, because let's not forget, you've seen guys like Priest. I already predicted we're going to get Cody, Priest, and Backlash Mexico. It's going to be your main event. You got Randy Orton waiting in the wings to turn on Cody. Maybe back next year. So there are a lot of ways they can go with this. I do think we maybe get John Cena and CM Punk again on Night 1. He cashes in that favor. Gets 2 main events to make up for lost time. Maybe he beats Cena. I don't know. Maybe Cena beats him. He gets main event, loses. Cena goes on to face Cody. They still get Punk Cody or Cena Cody, Cody Cena, Night 2. And then Punk has still gotten his main event, but he falls short. I don't know. It's very unpredictable. It's very, very convoluted to a degree, but I like it because it's very unpredictable. It's hard to predict. And if I'm saying, as much as I watch the product, as much as I try to dissect it and think I know where they may be going, and I come on here and I record and give you these predictions, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going with because everyone's leaning Punk. Everyone is leaning Punk. Everyone is leaning Punk. But I think it's going to be Cena. I think it's going to be Cena. And maybe, who knows? Let's say The Rock is denied by Cody. Maybe this leads to a Cena saying, I want to do whatever it takes for number 17. He necessarily, I guess, I don't know if they want to turn Cena heel because it's his last run. They don't want to boo him, but it seems like Cena's willing to do whatever it takes for number 17. Cut an edgier promo, call a shot, not have to qualify for the match. In that part-time schedule, inserting himself into the main event. Maybe a little bit more darker, heelish tactics there with Cena. A little sprinkle of a little edgier Cena maybe. But fans are still going to love it. If he does turn, they're going to love it too. They may boo him, but they're going to love it. It's going to be unpredictable, whoever it's going to be. I think two people are going to be Cena and Punk. Maybe they meet at night one. Cena, Punk can get his win back, go on to face Cody, or we could do Cena and Cody, or we could just do the triple threat. Because I'd rather Roman and Seth have a one-on-one. That's just me. But let me know. I want to hear from you, everybody in the chat. God's favorite host. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Go ahead, give it a nice curb stomp. Give it a nice GTS. And make sure you give me a comment of what are you looking forward to at Elimination Chamber? What are your predictions for the matches? Leave us a thumbs up. Every little bit helps. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Give a nice curb stomp to the subscribe button, as I mentioned. Let me know your prediction for this match and the others. I got the Elimination Chamber for the men. And then maybe we get Punk cashing in that favor. We get a night one matchup between Punk and Cena one more time. And then maybe it bleeds into night two, maybe a triple threat or some sort of variety of that. I think we make it the triple threat. Punk, Cena, Cody, and we'll see what happens there. But I don't hear from you. We'll see you at 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific for some Mortal Kombat in the WWE Elimination Chamber on the men's side. It's going to be so much fun. Make sure you join us. Can't wait to have you here. Let me know your predictions for this match and all the others as I get ready to get out of here. I'm going with John Cena to win the men's Elimination Chamber. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.